Hey everybody, it is Radleigh here with the Angelic Weather Report for February 16th through the 22nd. This week, I am working with what is sort of like a tie for my best-selling deck that I've ever done. It's Angel Answer Oracle cards. Angel Answers are different from any other Oracle card deck that I've ever created, because one of the things that would happen was when I was on the road, people would always ask me these questions about, like, why can't I get a yes or a no? Why do I have to interpret the cards? Why can't the cards just tell me this is happening a week from now or a month from now? And it occurred to me, it's like what people are wanting is, like, remember that magic 8 ball that you would shake and you turn it upside and it'd say no or yes or whatever. It's like, so this is sort of like my magic 8 ball. And so the cards are broken into 3 sections. There's a section that's pure reading cards, like any Oracle card deck. There's a section that's timing, and it'll answer questions about timing. And there's a section that's yes, no cards. So for this week, I'm using Angel Answer cards. I'm only using the part that's for Oracle card type readings. As I've been doing lately, there are 4 cards for the week. The first card is Monday, Tuesday. The second card is Wednesday, Thursday. The third card is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the fourth card is an overlay of energy over the entire week. So the first card is no need to worry. No need to worry. This is your guardian angel saying whatever it is that has you freaked out doesn't need to have you freaked out. You need to take a breath. You need to calm down. You need to leave it in the angel's hands. I know for myself, people talk all the time about the number 444 as being an angel number that people are really into. And I'm really into it too. But for me, that number has evolved. Usually when I see 44 or 444, what it's meaning is that I'm worrying. It's like I'll see 444 and I'll snap out of it, and I'll be like, oh God, I was worrying about something. And this is the angels telling me to stop worrying. We've got this. So the card that I pulled from my angel affirmation cards, because I've pulled one of these for every card of the week, comes from Archangel Sandalphon. And it says, my prayers are always heard and answered. My prayers are always heard and answered. I receive angelic guidance with perfect clarity. I receive angelic guidance with perfect clarity. So that's our mantra, our affirmation that we are being listened to. Wednesday, Thursday is helpful people. So look for helpful people. You don't have to do things alone. This is where it's important to let other people help you. It can also mean you should be helpful. You be a helpful person to someone else that might be having a difficult time or struggling. But looking for strength in numbers, looking for the community experience, one way, giving or receiving, that allows you to feel bolstered up and stronger in what you are doing. This card comes from Archangel Raguel, whose name means the friend of God. And it says, helpful people surround me everywhere I go. Helpful people surround me everywhere I go. I attract friends who love and support me. I attract friends who love and support me. And like I said, Archangel Raguel says, as the friend of God, I can bring compassionate, uplifting people into your life who support you professionally and personally. For the weekend, it's all about forgiveness, baby, forgiveness. So this card talks about the need to forgive others or forgive yourself, because holding in a lack of forgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to not be well. So it's only hurting you. And so this weekend is about forgiveness and about bringing that into your life. Curiously enough, the other card, the card for forgiveness, was also from Archangel Raguel. And it says, all my relationships are harmonious and healthy. All my relationships are harmonious and healthy. All conflicts in my life fade away. All conflicts in my life fade away. And this time, Raguel says, I can bring balance to unhealthy relationships. Call upon me for both personal and professional conflicts that need healing. Now, as we go through this week of reminding ourselves we do not need to worry, getting help from other people or offering it, doing the forgiveness work, it can sound a little bit like, well, that week sounds like it might be a little bumpy, Radleigh, and it might be. And that's why I love the fact that the overall energy for this is trust. Trusting the angels, trusting the divine, trusting source, trusting that the things that are happening this week in the end are going to work out in your best interest. You are going to find that when you look back on it, you'll be like, oh, that led to this, and this led to that, and that led to something that I really am glad that all happened. And the affirmation that's the overall power for the week is from Archangel Ariel. It says, I stand in my power and courage. I stand in my power and courage. I embrace the limitless possibilities that await me. I embrace the limitless possibilities that await me. And Ariel says, I am the lioness of God, archangel of strength and courage. Call upon me for the self-confidence to fearlessly face any situation. So I am going to take these cards now and I'm going to put them back in the deck so that we can do the part where you get your personal question answered. But before I do that, I do want to let you know that if you've ever wanted to like work with me or come see me talk, that usually happens in these really large groups where there's hundreds of people and it's hard for me to talk to someone in particular. But that's different than the way they work in my masterminds that are here in my hometown of Denver, Colorado. So if you would like to work with me on a close relationship way, I have these masterminds. There's 2 of them in 2025. Both of them are only limited to 30 people. So small group. This is where you can interact with me. You can talk to me. You can ask your questions. All of that stuff happens. Interact with amazing people who've been doing these for a long time and have created this family that is very embracing and very willing to let you in. These people hang out together, they dine together. It's a very immersive experience that's very heartwarming, loving, and transformative. The first one is April 3rd through the 6th and called Healing the Heart, Emotional Renewal Through Angels and Tarot. And this is where we're going to work on uncovering hidden wounds and to begin that healing process in case that's something that's holding you back. We'll call upon the angels and archangels for love, peace, and emotional renewal. We'll use tarot as a mirror to reveal and heal patterns in relationships. And everyone will leave with their own personal heart healing plan. The second one is Angels and Archetypes. That's in September 25th through 28th. This is about exploring the archetypes represented by tarot and the angels that can help us to activate and guide that energy in your life, working with those archetypes to determine your inner strengths and challenges, and using guided exercises to integrate shadow and light sides of your archetypes. The September one is nearly sold out. The April one still has availability, and we have created a payment plan for those of you who've been asking for that. These will both sell out. They always do. So if you're interested, go to radleighvalentine.com/mastermind, where you can find out more information about it. Again, these are live events happening in Denver, Colorado, a time to build your spiritual family and to enrich yourself in your connection to your own soul. All right, so if you were sitting across from me and you were to ask me a question, I want you to think about what would that question be? What would that question be if you were to think about what you would ask me if you were sitting across from me, like maybe if you were at one of my masterminds? So, all right. So do you feel drawn for your answer to card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, or card number 4? So the first card is ask for help from others. Ask for help from others. So this is a card that's encouraging to you to ask people to assist you, not to do things yourself, not to carry that weight on your own shoulders, but to get help from others. Card number 2 is it's up to you. It's up to you. It's like you want something to happen, make it happen. You're the one with the power right here. Go make those things happen. Card number 3 is if you believe. This is about law of attraction. This is about having your thoughts in the right place. This is about staying in a place of faith and hope and trust. And card number 4 we love is abundance, prosperity, bringing those energies into your life. So if you're thinking about something businessy, something about your finances, abundance shows up to tell you that's going to go well. So that is your angelic weather report for February 16th through the 22nd. I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and you'll hear from me again next week.